Do you want to flow like water while building a strong and mobile body? I've got you covered. My name is Neil and I share practice tips here. Today, 3 moves for you on the floor. The dragon tail, the Catley brawl and the Scythe, one of my favorites. Enjoy, let's go. Let's start with the dragon tail, an extremely fun entry into the floor. Speaking of entry, let's figure this one out. So really it is like growing a dragon tail. Your leg transforms into this nice tail that we can use in order to enter the floor. So from standing you want to kick one of your legs backwards, creating this nice spiraling shape. Then try to find the pathway down the side of your leg onto your bum. This might take a little while, but as soon as you have it, it should feel rather smooth, circling back onto the floor. When you've got this, try to make it smooth so you can really take basically a backward step into the floor. And if you need to bend your leg because you are restricted in terms of mobility, no worries, that's completely fine, it works just the same. If we go all the way, you then try to kick behind, find the pathway and take a smooth roll onto your back. Step behind, roll. A great movement that already takes a little while to figure out, so don't rush the journey. We now try to find a circular pathway on our backs. Now look down into the floor and there is this little thing happening on your back. So let's start on the floor and simply figure out how we can kind of roll in a circular fashion around the body. The legs have a crucial role here in generating momentum. It is kind of like a breakdance spin, but much easier. If we add all together, you should have this movement down into the floor, following in a circular manner. Because then we can also add a backwards roll, the last step, into the floor, and we have this backwards roll. Now important, the roll happens diagonally from one side of the bum to the other side of the shoulder. This drill is great, so you can really try to work it out. Now as soon as you have it, let's add the circular version that we had before. Leg swings around and takes a into the shoulder. If we combine everything, it should really be a smooth motion, but don't be fooled, it will take probably a couple of sessions for you to figure this one out. If you wish to go all the way, let's try to add a little bit more spin from the top. Slidey surfaces work the best here. Now this spin will definitely speed up the whole move and add a little twist to it, pun intended. Enjoy figuring it out. Before we continue with the next technique, let's address what you might be thinking. Why should you even practice acrobatics? First off, acrobatics is an incredible full body training. Because of the diverse shapes, you will work on mobility and flexibility, especially in your spine, while at the same time building strength, especially if you go upside down. Also, acrobatics is great in terms of risk management. You will learn to fall, so accidents will be turned into something beautiful. It's also extremely fun and highly scalable, so also you can practice. Let's continue. Move number 2, the Catley brawl. A great transition on the floor that is also quite easy. It looks quite stylish and we have plenty of opportunities with this move. Again, starting on the floor with the entry. Most importantly, it is not a push-up. It is kind of a sideways push-up. So as you see here, it is first finding the side of your leg, your bum, so you can then take it into a roll. Not directly down like a push-up, no. Knee onto the floor, hip onto the floor and then melting down into the roll. Now for the roll, we kind of want to keep our bodies and the legs rather stiff, so it's more like a stiff roll. If we add this together, you should have this beautiful roll from side to side melting into the floor. Efficiency is key. On the way up, try to already pull your upper body nice and strong. It should not be this weird push-up thingy. Again, melting down, already pulling the upper body up, but again the reminder, take it slow and easy. If you then want, we can try to add the leap, which transforms a roll into a cat leap roll, right? So again, the most important aspect is catching yourself first with your knee, the side of your thigh and your bum. As then you won't crash into the floor, but you will be able to do a smooth roll. So, reaching around the side of your body and catching yourself with your bum. Now, don't first lower yourself completely. It's a nice version, but it's not that. We also don't want to fall. Really catch yourself and then reach around. If we want to add a little bit of flow, you can definitely try to enter the cat leap roll from a crawling position. It's a little tricky at first, but as soon as you have it, it is literally just a step. Stepping into the roll, finding the smooth swirl and coming back up. And as always, the more you practice, the more variations you can find. Just like this little macaco jump right here, which I've also broken down. Check out the video. So before we continue with the third move, I have something for you. Since you're still watching this video, I assume you really love to move in this freeform manner. So I'm happy to announce I've just released 3 new programs. One of them, Acrobatic Floor Tricks, is something you would absolutely love if you like this video, containing breakdowns, intermediate, beginner and advanced movements and everything you need in order to learn them. Learn how to mobilize, strengthen and coordinate your body. Practice smart in order to go hard. Everything is of course presented in a high quality PDF, video breakdowns, example practice templates included. If you wish to purchase them, you can as always use the code YouTube10 to receive 10% off the price of the programs. Check them out, I'm sure you'll love them. But let's directly continue with the third move, the Scythe. This one is extremely fun and like the other ones also can be learned quite easily. Enjoy! And who would have thought so? We begin of course with the entry on the floor. So for this one it's interesting because usually when entering the floor you continue with the motion, right? This is not the case here. We want to travel inside, so sitting, reaching inside with your arm and going around. Really stitch your arm forwards and let it kind of guide you around the head. The legs do a wiping motion and this so it's really a core driven movement in a way. Do it a couple times and you will definitely feel what I mean. As soon as you have this, try to find one shin so you can exit the floor. Leg swipes, one shin, exiting the floor. This of course takes a little bit of time, but already it's a nice task. We then want to learn how to use the leg, especially the shin, as a shock absorber. So catching ourselves, guiding us down like an elevator and therefore being able to enter our stitch, leg swipe and then the exit. As with any other movement, with time and practice you will find more flow, fluidity and continuity, and then the movement starts to feel a little bit nicer. The next step would be learning to trust your shin so that you can really kind of also jump into this maneuver, right? By twisting, the jump is much easier on all of your tissues. And because you're doing this move in a very circular manner, it should be even smoother. Now this again will be figured out through time and practice. Then you can also try to add different moves before, like this macaco right here. Quite enjoyable because there is a lot of flow, a lot of continuity between both movements. And you know what? Of course, like always, we can try to combine all of these single moves and find a combination. The first one, the dragon tail, continuing into the cat leap roll and finding some variation into the scythe. Now, this time around, I'll show a different combination or a different order and you can really just free flow with it and see what happens. Where is the transition? There is plenty of variations and you can simply figure this one out. Very, very enjoyable. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by writing a comment. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell to not miss any of the upcoming videos. Happy practice, find some flow.